In the heartwarming tale of The Blind Side, Michael Oher's extraordinary journey from a life of grinding poverty to NFL stardom captivated audiences worldwide. Immortalized on the silver screen, the film depicted his adoption from the Tuohy family as a transformative act of kindness that defied societal norms. However, recent revelations have cast a shadow over this celebrated narrative, as Michael Oher, the very subject of the inspiring story, alleges that a central element to the tale was a lie concocted to enrich the Tuohy family at his expense. Today, we're going to look into the recent events behind the Blind Side story as Michael Oher reveals a hidden chapter, sparking a legal showdown that unravels the inspiring tale. Let's dive in. Michael Oher was born in 1986 in Memphis, Tennessee. Raised in poverty and a fractured family environment, he found himself in foster care, enduring countless hardships. In 2004, Leanne and Sean Tuohy, a couple with a daughter and a son attending Briarcrest, allowed Oher to live with them. Oher's talent and unwavering resolve led him to the game of football, where he discovered his true potential. As an offensive lineman, his prowess on the field caught the attention of the sporting world, culminating in his selection as the 23rd overall pick in the 2009 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Ravens. He then signed a 5-year, $13.8 million deal with the team. Over the years, Oher continued to play with a few other teams, such as the Tennessee Titans and Carolina Panthers, earning over $34 million during his career. In July 2017, Michael retired from the NFL at the age of 30. He later married Tiffany Waugh in 2022. Now that we're brought up to speed on Michael's background in football and with the Tuohys, let's get into that lovable, heartwarming Sandra Bullock flick. The Blind Side is an award-winning movie that portrayed Michael Oher's incredible journey from all the adversity he faced to his achievements. It was released in 2009, directed by John Lee Hancock, and loosely based on Michael Lewis's book of the same name. The film portrayed the Tuohy family's adoption over Oher, providing him with the stability, guidance, and opportunities he needed to excel in both academics and football. The film was considered pretty inspiring as the story emphasized themes of compassion, determination, and the transformative power of support. Sandra Bullock's portrayal of Leanne Tuohy earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress, a well-deserved recognition for her compelling performance. The movie also received a nomination for Best Picture, further solidifying its impact.
If I can take this moment to thank Helga B., to that trailblazer who allowed me to have that and this. I thank you so much for this opportunity that I share with these extraordinary women and my lover, Meryl Streep. Thank you.
Beyond its critical acclaim, The Blind Side hit a chord at the box office, becoming a commercial success. With a budget of approximately $29 million, the film went on to gross over $300 million worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing sports dramas ever. Now, let's get into the recent news. Contrary to the portrayal in the critically acclaimed film, Oher's 14-page petition contends that he was never legally adopted by the Tuohys. Instead, less than 3 months after he turned 18, the family manipulated him into signing a conservatorship document that granted them control over his business affairs to strike deals that benefited them and their birth children. Oher claims he received nothing for his pivotal role in a narrative that catapulted the Tuohy family into the spotlight. The examination of contracts and payments reveals a convoluted web of financial arrangements, including a purported contract signed by Oher that potentially relinquished his rights unknowingly. Oher's legal action requested the court to terminate the Tuohy's control over his affairs, prevent them from utilizing his identity, and demanded an accurate record of the Tuohy's earnings using his name. He sought his rightful portion of earnings along with additional compensatory and punitive damages. Now, the Tuohy family is pushing back against Michael's accusations, characterizing his lawsuit as an audacious attempt to extort $15 million from them. Marty Singer, the attorney representing Sean and Leanne Tuohy, issued a statement labeling Oher's claims as bizarre, hurtful, and outright ludicrous. Singer also highlighted Oher's history of issuing threats against the Tuohys, indicating that the former Baltimore Ravens player had previously aimed to intimidate them. The Tuohy family statement vehemently denies any intention of capitalizing on Oher's story for financial gain. The statement counters Oher's narrative, emphasizing their role in welcoming the young Oher into their household during his high school years and treating him as one of their own children. The attorney highlighted Oher's alleged response, which included threats of tarnishing the Tuohy's reputation through negative media coverage unless they paid him an exorbitant sum. New York Magazine came out with an article the other day stating that the Michael Oher story has always been complicated. According to them, Michael Lewis's 2005 book, The Blind Side, loosely inspired the film, but didn't primarily focus on Oher himself. Instead, it delved into the role of offensive tackles in football, highlighting how NFL and college teams place significant importance on 22-year-old players with particular unusual physical attributes, shaping the essence of their entire franchises. There's also some reports in the press that Sandra Bullock is reportedly upset that her dedicated work on a story she believed to be true, depicted in the movie, has now been tainted and questioned, affecting its intended impact. On the other hand, several Twitter users have urged Sandra Bullock to return her Oscar award for The Blind Side. I recall seeing this movie years ago and thinking, here we got a rich family who's obsessed with college football and has a shot of bringing an elite talent to their alma mater. The first thought I had was that sports-obsessed people are often strange, and it wouldn't surprise me if this was all just part of a sports fanatic doing anything they had to do to make it so that their college football team had a chance at winning a national title. Now, as for the earnings that Michael Oher says he should be entitled to, this should be easily provable in court. And Sean Tuohy is claiming that the family only received a small sum of money for the movie, where everyone in the family received $14,000, including Michael. What really happened here? I'm pretty sure we're going to find out. But I think most reasonable people who saw this movie thought it was a fairy tale and something seemed quite off. Even if Michael isn't owed anything, the relationship between Michael and the Tuohys came across as strange, if not outright gross. And it doesn't shock me to hear that these two parties don't get along anymore. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that Michael Oher is probably going to be entitled to some earnings here? Do you think he's just extorting them and is actually in the wrong? What do you think Sandra Bullock's going to do? Is she actually going to give up her Academy Award? All right, everybody, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Also, let me know what you think in the comment section. I love you all. So guys, we just recently launched this channel and we noticed that 99.9% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you enjoyed this video, we need your help in growing this channel. By subscribing, that would help us keep the lights on and make sure that our crews have jobs in these uncertain times. So please hit that subscribe button, and we promise to make more quality videos that I'm sure you're going to love.